rise, hand over your heart. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Please remain standing and join the board in a moment of silence as we honor our first responders and our veterans. As we head into the Memorial Day weekend, we also, of course, ask you to keep in your prayers all of those that have fought for our freedoms. Thank you. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome. Just a few announcements. Obviously, as I just mentioned, we will not have a meeting before Memorial Day, and we will once again have our Memorial Day parade. Last year and again this year, it will be organized by our volunteer fire department and our Boy Scouts, and it will follow a route along Jericho Turnpike, starting at Wilson Field and then ending at Memorial Park, where we will have a brief ceremony. So we hope that you will come out on that Memorial Day to honor our veterans who made the ultimate sacrifice. And with that, I'd also remind everyone that because that is a holiday, we will have a sanitation schedule change, so please look out for social media or your text alerts, email, and of course, always our website. And if you have any questions, you could always reach out to our DPW, or you could reach out to our clerk's office here in Village Hall, and they'll point you in the right direction. Okay, Deputy Mayor?
Thank you. First, I wanted to acknowledge and congratulate our varsity softball team. They are conference champs, first time in many years, so, excuse me, congratulations, girls, job well done. And I wish you luck on your playoffs, which will be starting tomorrow. And also, our varsity baseball team is in the middle of playoffs. They have another game tomorrow evening. And our girls lacrosse team also is in playoffs, and their first game is tomorrow. So I wish all the teams much success. Bring home the gold for us. And then in Memorial Day Remembrance, as we said, we'll have a parade, but if you're into starting off your summer with some fireworks, on the 27th, which is Saturday, at 6:30, the town of North Hempstead is holding fireworks at the North Hempstead Beach Park in Port Washington. So it's a great way to start off the year and recognize the holiday. That's all I have. Thank you.
Thank you. Trustee Casado?
Thank you, Mayor. You know, everybody, just echo the remarks made by the mayor. Please remember Memorial Day. It's a special day, and just take the time to be in the parade, either march in it or be along the parade route. It's a very important day for our country. Thank you.
Thank you. Trustee Clark?
Good evening. I just wanted to announce that the summer concert series begins on June 1st. A little different location this year. It'll be on 2nd Street between Mineola Boulevard and Main Street. Try and bring a few people down to that part of the village. The street will be closed around 4 o'clock in the afternoon, and the concert will begin at 6, Mayor?
7.
7. Concert begins at 7 p.m. So come down and enjoy a night of music and with your neighbors and friends. Thank you.
Thank you. Trustee Solosky?
I have two things to say. Last week it was mentioned, the Good Deeds Award, which was held at the temple right up the block. Rabbi Pearl hosts this every year. I think it was maybe the 22nd year he has hosted it. And he recognizes teenagers, and in fact, this year we had an elementary school, middle school, 7th grade, I think this young man was in. And these are individuals who have, on their own, created projects to raise money for so many different great causes, or have put themselves out there raising money for organizations, collecting clothes for the homeless or people that have had some sort of tragedy as fires in their homes and things like that. So it was an amazing night that we were there. And I encourage people to come down and see these kids. They are truly amazing young men and women. Yesterday, I was at the Chamber of Commerce dinner with Mayor Pereira and Trustee Casada, where we had two speakers on cybersecurity. and they were scary to listen to what is going on in the world. They were very scary to listen to, but very informative. It was a great meeting, so that was very good. I learned some great things from them. I hope that they come back and speak again to the chamber. And just one last thing I just want to say, on June 5th, the Mineola Library is hosting a blood drive between 1 and 7 p.m., and I encourage residents to donate if they are able to. We are getting to the summer where the blood supply is always low, and they are always asking for donations. So that's June 5th, if you can do it. And that's all I have, Mr. Mayor.
Thank you, Trustee Salaski. I would like to mention two events that, all of the events that we mentioned are happening in May. Obviously, June 1st, the Second Street music on Second, Sounds on Second, I like that. Sounds on Second on June 1st. But I do want to mention two events that are going on in early June. On Wednesday, June 7th at 5:30, right in front of Village Hall, in honor or in recognition of Portugal Day, which is on June 10th, we will be having a flag-raising ceremony. So if you're around, the public is invited. We will have our first responders, our fire department will block off the street, and it will be just a brief ceremony on Wednesday, June 7th, before our regularly scheduled public meeting that evening. And then that weekend, on June 11th, Sunday, June 11th, we will have our 7th annual Portugal Day Parade down Jericho Turnpike, which ends at the Mineola Portuguese Center Fair down at Wilson Field. So the fair runs from Friday the 9th to Sunday the 11th, and the parade is on Sunday the 11th of June. Kicks off at 11 a.m. right by Chaminade, and it goes east on Jericho Turnpike and ends at Wilson Field. So a lot going on this time of year. And again, as Trustee Clark alluded to, our summer concert series gets in full swing in the park, in Memorial Park, after this opening concert on 2nd Street. So we hope to see all of you out there. Check out our website, check out our social media pages, and we'll hope to see you all there. And before you know it, pool is opening on the 17th, June 17th. Pool will be open, so a lot going on. Mr. Rini is not busy at all this time of year. Okay? So we do certainly appreciate the job that Mr. Rini and the entire DPW staff do this time of year, because it takes a lot to coordinate parades and parks and concerts and street closings, and of course our auxiliary police as well, and our fire department as well, that always assists. So thank you to all of them. With that, I'll entertain, since there is no comment from the public, I'll entertain a motion to close the public meeting.
Motion?
Motion by Trustee Salaski. Do I have a second?
Second.
Second by Trustee Clark. All in favor?
Aye.
Aye. Any opposed? Motion carries. Have a great night, everyone. Have a great Memorial Day. We hope to see you out at the parade.